I scrapped the largest generator on YouTube, but bigger is not always better. That's why we're going to see if this light industrial generator is worthwhile scrapping. It could be decent money or complete disappointment. Results will probably shock you. First thing we got to do is get into the business end. Oh, don't you fight me. Nice piece of cast aluminum. So this is where you can usually tell what you're dealing with. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Look at that. This is a copper stator, and the armatures are always copper. It's not a mag motor. There is so much copper in here, it's amazing. Now there's 4 bolts here that we're going to remove. Because you can't fit a ratchet in there, it's going to be painstaking. Next, I'm going to remove this bolt. And out she goes. Sometimes we can get this to slide off, and sometimes the bearing catches it. And I would have to say this time the bearing is going to catch it. After 10 minutes of pounding on it with a sledgehammer, well, mini sledge, we got the stator. Nice. Put this to one side. Now time to get this armature out. As you can see, it's off. All I had to do was heat the one side. I heated the other and gave it a couple taps and she fell right off. So that's a good tip for you guys. If you ever run into that problem, just break out the map gas. So this part of the generator I just usually throw right into the shred. I don't have R&E aluminum or anything like that. If it's not clean, my scrapyard doesn't want it. So there's not a lot of value to spend a few hours to strip one of these motors down and bring it in for pennies on the pound. So I just throw it straight in the shred. But hey, check your scrapyard. They may give you a better price for it. All scrapyards are different. Well, here's the goods. This is where it gets exciting. We're gonna pull the copper out of this and this armature and see if this was actually worth doing. Well, that motor was too big for the vise. So I'm just going to cut these strings. We're going to wrestle this out the old style way. Might have to use a clamp to clamp it to the bench. That's probably the smart way of doing it. I'd love to hear from you guys what you do if you don't have a vise or if your vise is just too small. Well, my C-clamp was too small. So I ended up using this bar clamp. Let's weigh this without the armature. There's a look at the copper. So 4 pounds, 3.6 ounces, and the bucket weighs 1 pound. I know this because it says it right on there. Next, let's get that armature stripped out and see how much it adds to the bucket. I actually came up with another idea. Let's see if this works. That's nice and clamped in. I see there's 2 copper rings here. I want to take those off, I think, if I can. Okay, let's weigh this up with the armature windings. 7 pounds, 3.7 ounces. And those little copper thingamajigs that I just cleaned off, they were 1.2 ounces. Not a lot of copper, but it was really easy to do. So we had all this beautiful copper. We have 4 pounds, 8 ounces of easy cast aluminum. I think that's a pretty good payday, considering, I can't remember what I paid for that. I think I paid like $6. Anyways, make sure to go to NiceJunk.ca, support the channel, pick up a shirt, and thank you to everybody that's already bought in shirts. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, like, share, subscribe, and that was some nice junk.
Forged in fire, cut to the core. Hidden copper, always worth more. Grind it down, weigh every chunk. Scrap it clean, that's some nice junk. Nice junk.